All right, what's going on, ladies and gents? It's your boy Henry, and we're back with another market update. All right, and we got something new we got to tie into our big picture point of view, something that I have completely been oblivious to do. I have not checked it until I did today, and now I know, like, okay, big picture point of view is very clear after seeing this. Like, it is extremely clear. All right, but again, anything can happen. All right, this is just what the TA suggests, what the economic data suggests, what the economic events suggest. That is why it's the big picture view. It has everything. Okay, it takes all factors into consideration. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So we're just going to go over the daily charts on SPY and QQQ. So I'm going to take it back to a few days ago, okay? I think it was on this day I pointed out that we have CPI, or no, it was this day I pointed out that we had CPI coming on the 9th. And I thought I had it marked. Yeah, I have it marked right here, all right, on the QQQ. And as you see, the QQQ is more bullish than SPY. It's the reason we trade QQQ here on the channel instead of SPY. It's because you get more gains from QQQ because like more dollar amounts get moved and more percents. All right. But yeah, all right. I said that you had CPI in the 9th when we started getting these topping tails, and that's going to be a catalyst either way. It could be a bullish catalyst or it can be a bearish catalyst, and it looks like it's lining up to be a bearish catalyst. How many trading sessions do we have before that? We have 2 trading sessions before CPI comes in. All right. Do you guys remember this CPI right here? It was this day right here. We already started falling out of our consolidation pattern we had going on right here, this channel, when everyone was saying, bull flag, bull flag. Okay, guys, the bottom's in. The Fed is turning. Da, 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 da. No. Okay, no. People, the crowd was literally buying the top. They were buying calls on the top, and they're most likely buying puts down here at the bottom, whereas we did the complete opposite here on the channel. All right, complete opposite. Yeah, and I just want to say how glorious it is to have, or how useful I should say it is to have these just these zones on your chart. All right, like I don't see a lot of people on YouTube using zones, but in my opinion, specific lines like reversal points and then also zones are very important. As you see, the price literally has been dancing around here, around this zone we have right here, which was actually our gap fill. It's been dancing around it over here. It got rejected once, twice. It flipped it, did a literal hook and go there. Like, it respects it. All right, so it most likely is going to respect it on the come down. All right, and it just so happens that that zone is right where if it were to just fall straight down, that zone is where it would find its support here. But at the same time, it doesn't have to find support there. It could just fall through. All right, but I'm going to point something out that ties into our big picture point of view, specifically next month, all right, because we're going off of the monthly chart. And that's what I found on US oil. There's something very particular on the monthly chart that I got to show you guys. At the same time, we're getting the same thing. Well, we're getting the exact opposite on indices, so it is pointing towards something. But let's finish up with the daily analysis. All right, you do have another divergence forming right here, another bearish divergence forming on the QQQ here on the daily chart. All right, like this is a triple bearish divergence now on the QQQ. All right, straight up, there's no denying it because you started curving down. And so if you're looking for divergence here, by the way, guys, all right, if you're looking for divergences, you need to wait until they start giving your peak. Okay, so like this thing has formed now because it has formed this peak right here. All right, and you can clear as day see the peaks are all declining. They're literally all declining. But let's say it just got to right here and it didn't hinge down this day. All right, your divergence would not have been formed. Okay, because now what happens next tomorrow, you're going to see this thing either go sideways, curve down more, or curve up. But now that this can't be changed, it's there. We have our bearish divergence that has formed. So yeah, we have a triple bearish divergence on the QQQ, on the CCI. We have the same exact thing going on the stochastic. And you are looking like you are going to start rolling over in the next few trading sessions. And I don't know if you guys remember, but when we talked about CPI on, it was either this day or this day, I brought it onto the table. And when we talked about it, I said it was going to be a bearish or bullish catalyst. If we started heading down into CPI, it is setting up to be a bullish catalyst. All right. But if we were to head up / consolidate up here it's setting up to be a bearish catalyst. All right, the charts predict the news, and I'm just going to point out something I noticed today that and I'm actually I'm not triggered that I didn't take this trade because I mean, I'm still just amazed at my trading ability. Like, if I did take it, I would have been up literally more than 100% in the matter of hours. But yeah, I said there's no way this gap doesn't get filled on coin. Like, look how far you just came. But what I want to point out about coin is you had a catalyst come in where they partnered with we can actually check it out. We can go over to Webull. We can check it out for ourselves. They partnered with an institution. I think it was like BlackRock, actually. They were trying to bring in, yeah, BlackRock partners with Coinbase to give institutional clients access to Bitcoin. I do believe. Now, keep in mind, the charts predict the news. Now, what do we have on the monthly chart? All right, you're actually not getting in here, but what do we have in the monthly chart over here? If we just, what am I doing? Monthly chart. You have your coming over your buy line. Your RSI is like finally not oversold, and your stochastic is turning up. But what I want to point out is what's on the weekly chart. The same thing that allowed us to mark whatever it's called, the upswing on the market, the bottom of the market. I don't know why I just twisted my words there. The same exact thing that allowed us to catch this right here, this divergence right here. It formed on coin. All right, and there was also something on the weekly chart. We come over the weekly chart, and it looks like it's not showing it on this. I mean, you can kind of like, look, you kind of formed your divergence there. I mean, either way, you're going up, whereas you're going down. So there is that, and you do have this bullish divergence here on the stochastic. This on the weekly chart, and the RSI also has bullish divergence. Now, the CCI on Webull clear as day shows the divergence. All right, because you are. Let me see, is that the right line? That is the right line. All right, you're coming down on this day. All right, this is where you form your first one. This is where you form your second one. Clear as day. This one was at 114. This bottom right here was at $41. All right, clear as day. You got a divergence right here on the CCI. All right, you also have the same exact thing, I believe, on the stochastic. Yeah, right here. And then right here, you formed your other thing. That was your weekly divergence. All right, the same exact thing that told us we're most likely going to be moving up in the indices told us we are most likely going to be moving up on coin. Okay, I understand that this chart on TradingView does not, the oscillators do not match the one on Webull, and I have been vocal about that on the channel, and I have exposed that I like to use TradingView. All right, even though that is the case, I like TradingView. All right, the indicators, the oscillators, everything everything has done me well on TradingView. So I got no reason to go back. But hey guys, I just want to point out, shout out to your boy for even before, like, honestly becoming a chart reading wizard. All right, I mean, I guess this was on the journey. Okay, this was on the journey, and I'm still progressing. Okay, this channel represents my progression. The main purpose of the channel, we got two purposes. First of all, to make the stock market simple for everyone. Okay, I'm talking them newbies, I'm talking them midterm, for intermediates, I'm talking experts. Okay, I want to make it simple for everyone. Okay, and the second goal is to make the people on the channel money. Okay, I want people to have their alerts on, and I want them to be making money. Okay, and you know, that's what's been going on. But yeah, look at this 170 price target. We had it right here, and I believe this was for it was for a head and shoulders pattern we called out on the channel a while ago, like a very long time ago. It's the same exact one, actually, we called on Mara. And again, I didn't really know how to trade back then. I was not the best trader. I was decent at charting. I didn't really know all that, though, but I did know how to find patterns, and we had the same thing on Mara. Okay, you had this is right here, is it that one? It's either that one, or it was literally this big, yeah, it was probably this. Or it wasn't this, but look, this was another head and shoulders that formed. Like, Bitcoin loves its head and shoulders. I think we actually had, we had the same exact thing on Bitcoin that broke down on coin. All right, but yeah, my point is the same exact thing as it was when I started going blah blah blah. The charts predict the news. All right, the charts predicted that you were gonna get this big catalyst. All right, yes, they didn't say, okay, BlackRock is going to partner with Coinbase to bring in institutional investors No, it didn't say that. But what it did do is it did bring in some volume here. It brought some crazy price action here. You're finally getting over the... You guys... Oh, the dog. Yeah, guys. If anybody has any Bernices out there, let me know. I got 2 of them, and they are crazy. All right, and I am working so hard on it, but and if I don't catch it, I don't catch it, and I did not catch it just now in time. One of them ate their poop. Does anybody know how to get their dog to stop eating poop? I'm already doing the pill thing where that specific vitamin, forgot what it's called off the top of my head. But yeah, if anybody has any tips out there for getting dogs to stop eating their poop as puppies, they are currently 10 weeks old. Yeah, and I would like that habit to stop. So if anybody has any advice or tips, let me know. But yeah, okay, the charts predict the news, and what I want to say is this catalyst is bringing attention back into cryptocurrency. The cryptocurrency, this whole bull run, this cryptocurrency bull run that we had great volume. Okay, notice how it just completely dropped off. Why do you think that is? It's because investors did this, or not investors, institutions did this. All right. That's what they're trying to draw in with coin. That is literally what I'm saying. The charts predict the news. Okay. At the same time where I'm saying Bitcoin's probably going to have one more bottom, and then it's the bottom. All right. Like, and then we're going to go on this massive bull run, judging by like all the oscillators, the monthly oscillators. Yeah. I mean, hey, this could be an attempt for pretty much whoever makes the charts predict the news. I don't know how it works. All right. But whoever is behind the scenes, pretty much the big boys, all right, they're literally making the charts predict the news. Like, that's what happened with coin here. I told you guys what's going to mark the bottom on Bitcoin. You got a shit ton of volume, well, that's what's happening with coin. And I'm not saying this is the bottom on coin. I actually want the short coin back into the gap fill. And I was texting I texted this lady, Swim Mom. She is very sweet. But yeah, we have been trading since we were in option drops together, and I'm not in there anymore, not in any discords, just because I have found way more success on my own. But I literally told her it was literally before market open. It was like, or it was right at market open, and the contracts I wanted to get, they were the August 19 ones, the 80 strike, and they would have paid so much. I don't even care though. But yeah, like straight up, charts predict the news, guys. And if they're trying to bring attention onto Bitcoin again, most likely we are going to see attention come. Okay, we are most likely going to see a bottom form. I'm not going to say the bottom is in, because I don't think the bottom is in. Bitcoin has been way more bearish looking than the indices. It's literally not doing what the indices are doing. All right, which is kind of a bearish divergence, since they do have that positive correlation. So yeah, that's a factor. Okay, that's a factor. I just wanted to let everyone know that the coin is like predicting that, okay, they're trying to do their best to bring attention back onto Bitcoin. All right, that's at least how I took it. Okay. Now what I noticed on the monthly chart, and actually before we get into that, we're gonna finish the daily analysis. I don't know why I didn't finish going over that first. We got a fat doji going on both of the indices right now. Okay, and by that I mean QQ and SPY. That is the only thing we really touch. I tried DIA for a little while, but it did not work out. And what I actually also see right here is you're not making highs on DIA, whereas you are definitely doing so on SPY and QQQ. What about IWM? Okay, IWM, you're also, I mean, yeah, you broke out past here, but this day you're also not making highs. I guess you didn't on QQQ or SPY either. But yeah, DIA is lagging the other ones, which is pretty cool. Okay, again, that could be a bearish divergence for us. And look at where our RSI is stopping right here. It started hinging flat, and it's probably going to start going down right before the 70 mark on the QQQ. Like, when did we last reach the 70 mark on the QQQ? It was back here. Okay, it was literally at the top. Okay, it was literally at the top. Okay, like not at the top, but it was, you know, it's what formed the divergence for the top. You had that right there, whereas you had it going up right there. Okay, it went like that. Okay, and we could bring that line down a little bit. But yeah, you got that. And guys, this is literally why I say divergences are so important. And by the way, they all do the same thing. It's just like, if you have convergence across 3 momentum indicators, and these are the ones that I found that have worked the best. But But yeah, all right. Like if you have 3 divergences on all indicators, all right, we don't have it on the RSI here yet. Well, not yet. It's probably not going to form. It doesn't look like it's going to form, but we are hinging down, which is, hey guys, that's a bearish factor. All right. But yeah, let's go over the VIX. All right, we've gone over Bitcoin. Went over QQ and SPY. You guys know what's up with that. Pretty much, guys, the picture's still the exact same. All right, I told you guys if we go down before CPI. If the charts are predicting that, hey, CPI might be good, but I told you guys when I found out those expectations, it was either 0.24% or 0.42%, which makes absolutely no sense considering we've been coming in crazy inflation. Crazy. Why would the CPI print come in at like 0.4%? All right. Why? So what I said is they're setting it up to fail. All right. That is what it looks like. And hey, the charts are also predicting that. All right. So now we have 2 factors going for CPI that are, bearish. All right. Now, what I also do want to say is we had this decline over here, and we didn't see we had this decline here in June, and we didn't really see it affect CPI too much. Like it still was a bad print. All right. It went down a whole 8%. It was US oil, and you started your month right, we'll call it right here. All right, and now you ended it down 11%. So it's a pretty similar scenario as last time. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not expecting it to start turning down. What I did say is, hey guys, we called the top on oil, which is pretty damn cool. All right, it is pretty damn cool that we called the top on oil. We had bearish divergence going on. You have a triple bearish divergence right there. You actually got a quadruple bearish divergence, and if you come all the way back over here, you got a quintuple. Nah, no, you don't. Whatever. But yeah, now go over the VIX. Okay, let's go over the VIX. All right, because that is the thing we are currently trading, which I am very pleased on how our contracts are just literally not moving. They're beautiful, guys. I told you guys this is going to get the same gains as the QQQ contracts. They are just not going to get ripped apart by theta. Okay, and like all I told you guys is, hey guys, I'm looking for a safe contract. Okay, I will pay extra for the safe contract. Like I don't care if I get these crazy 500% gain, 500% returns. I don't care. Okay, I am literally just trying to, just nail every single move on the indice. And if I need to play like longer dated contracts to make sure I'm nailing the move, then I'm gonna do so. Okay, you got an inverted hammer. I believe I'm gonna pull it up over here. Let's pull up the patternsite.com. Yes, that's what I was trying to avoid. We will pull it up over here though. Come over here. Oh, it's actually first thing up here. Candlestick, inverted hammer. Okay, we're gonna go over here, and it should be in the eyes, or it's gonna be hammer inverted, so it might be in the H's. Hammer inverted. All right, and the bearish performance is, or not bearish performance, the theoretical performance is bullish reversal. The tested performance is bearish continuation 65% of the time, which aligns with the option that we're going to keep moving up until CPI. All right, it does look like this is going to be the case, but keep in mind we only have 2 more trading sessions before CPI, so I mean there's not much room to go up. But hey, I told you guys that my last buy on the VIX was going to be right here, and I'm still waiting. All right, we got 40 cents to go, and we are making the last buy. And what am I getting? I'm getting the September 21st 25 straight contracts. All right, honestly guys, you could honestly get any contracts on the September ones and on the September expiration, and they're gonna perform pretty similar. Okay, I just personally like knowing that my contracts are going to get in the money, and theta is going to be taken off the table, and I will still get a desirable gain. All right, so yeah. But yeah, guys, this candlestick is projecting that you might be moving down tomorrow. All right, that is from the looks of it, yeah. All right, and you are not hinging upwards here, but you did stop falling down on the CCI here, which is nice. Okay, it looks like this is getting ready to curve back up. It looks like maybe we won't get down there, but maybe we get one candle tomorrow where it comes down here, and then maybe we start breaking out again, have a breakout again. But yeah, guys, I mean, this is perfectly aligned with our theory that CPI is setting up to be bearish, or not even theory. It's just like A thesis? Yeah, it's my thesis, all right? Like straight up, like this, the chart is predicting that it's going to be bearish, all right? So in VIX, hey guys, like we all know what happens at the end of these coil patterns, all right? It explodes. It explodes and it happens very quick, and that's all I want, all right? Maybe we even sell like early, all right? And like, hey, you know, but yeah, now to the last part of the video. All right, and it is what I said in the beginning of the video. It's the thing I noticed on the monthly chart. Okay, and I also want to tie this in together with the daily chart as well. All right, I want to point out that we already had this pointed out. All right, but you got this wedge on the US oil, and you broke out this day. You had a confirmed breakout, but you ended up coming back in, which in my opinion is bearish. But I want to point out why I am going to cut my I'm not gonna like, so I told you guys way back when, okay, and you guys can go back to the video. US oil, it was the US oil and VIX update. I don't know what date it was, but you guys go back to that. I think it was probably this day, honestly, July 29 maybe, just because that's the day we broke out. I told you guys to go light on this one. I told you guys this wasn't going to be one of our main positions. This was just a light position. I told you guys about the September contracts on HUSA and Oxy, okay? They have not performed well. But again, like, I mean, I know personally I went light. And if you guys, like, listen to the suggestion there, yeah. Like, if you guys are really trying to trade with the channel, then yeah, you would have gone light on the Oxy calls because, yeah, I mean, it's oil. I told you guys that oil is getting pretty risky. Like, we're going to come down at some point. It's only a matter of time. And judging by the monthly chart, yeah, that time is now. We're probably going to be heading down. The same way that this is coming up, and we can delete these are our divergences on the daily chart. The same way that this is going up, okay, your CCI and stochastic are coming up from the overbought line. You got your buy signal last month. No, you got it. Yeah, you got it last month. All right. The same way this is coming up, this is going down. All right, and let's see what the VIX is doing. VIX is just doing whatever it wants to do. But yeah, guys, US oil, usually when US oil is going up, the market does not go up, okay? It goes up in like recessions. But yeah, either way, US oil is pretty much opposite to the market most of the time. Yeah, like look, we had these last 2 months where like bullish as fuck on the QQQ. You had your bottom here. And then US oil, look, you had your top here. All right, and then there's that. Actually, kind of, no, I don't even care. Let's delete these. Let's delete these. But what I want to point out, okay, is that we're going, or not what I want to point out, but I want to let you guys know is I'm cutting these pretty quick, okay? Like I'm not cutting them yet. I'm still just sitting there with them. I kind of just forgot about them. But I'm just letting you guys know you are probably going to be bouncing here. You're going to find a temporary bottom most likely right here at the bottom of this trend line. But like I said, like I'm really not, like I'm not messing with this, okay? This is predicting that the next monthly candles, it looks like it's going to be bearish, right? This doesn't look good, all right? At the same time, these oscillators are looking like that. You're like, literally, guys, we have the market doing the exact opposite of this, and US oil moves opposite to the market. US oil is going to come down over the next few months, guys, all right? And the market's going to be going up, all right? So just be careful out there. I'm just saying, okay? You are, it is suggesting you're going to have your bounce, just like the indices are going to be coming down. They're probably not going to be making a new low, and that's because, hey, the charts are predicting, hey, the bottom is in. All right, look at this. Look at this bullish engulfing candle. That just doesn't happen. All right, this is what causes bottoms. All right, you get your bullish engulfing candle, boom, boom, boom. All right, and honestly, guys, things aren't looking too bad out there, judging by the, I mean, the earnings, they're mixed, okay? From what I've been seeing from these earnings, they are very mixed. It all depends on the company, all right? But there have been some pretty bad ones, yo. They have not sounded like they are looking for growth. Like, the vast majority of them have cut, I'm pretty sure Walmart and Target literally cut their growth for next quarter, all right? That is not... It's not a good thing, all right? But at the same time, the charts are predicting this, so we're going to play the charts, all right? Because the charts predict the news, okay? And they do have this inflation bill coming out, which I want to point out. The politics, guys, we don't play into politics on the channel. We don't even talk about it because, you know, no one wants to talk about fucking politics, all right? It's going to cause problems. But what I want to just say right now, all right? Both sides are just always going to be full of shit, okay? Like, I've always had, like, had these Republican like biases, but recently I've realized no, both sides are literally full of shit. It is a giant beauty pageant, and it's literally a constant, hey, we're better than them. They screwed up. We're doing the right thing. It is it's just irritating, okay? It's irritating. But after seeing this Inflation Act, okay? And the fact that like it's only going to be in the next like 9 or 10 years, we'll say 10 years, by 2030, they are predicting that this is going to drop inflation by like, I think it was 0.34%. It was from Meet Kevin's video I watched on it. It just makes no fucking sense. Or it was Zip Trader. It was actually, I might have watched them on both of them. I like Meet Kevin. I like Zip Trader. I don't watch too many of Zip Trader's videos just because I am in his morning briefing. So any briefings I do get hold of. But I will say, guys, I have been very accurate on the squeezers I call out, and I have not found those from Zip Trader U. I got in TBLT before he even started calling out. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, guys, like I'm just saying, politics, both sides, full of absolute bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Like 400 billion of this bill is going towards energy. All right. It is not going towards anything that's going to bring inflation down. All right. It is going towards energy. All right. So, and well, part of it's energy, part of it's healthcare. Go watch Zip Trader's video on the bill if you want. I didn't look into the bill. Obviously, there was like 100 something pages. I'm not doing that. I don't care. All right. But what is important here is that they are dropping stimulus again. And this can act as a positive catalyst in the market, because if they're dropping stimulus, hey, people are like, okay, money's coming into the market again. Let me put my money back in the market. All right. And we do have the charts predicting that, hey, a catalyst can come along and produce a bottom in here. And I do think this might actually be our bottom. All right. It might. Okay. I'm not saying it is, but I'd say there's a very good shot that it is. All right. And it's not going to be the bottom. It's not like we're not going to come back down. I think 2023 is going to probably be bad. All right. Like I said, that like you have earnings just projecting non-growth. Okay. Either like staying the same quarter over quarter, or they're not expecting to grow. That's not something that and what that points us to is we're probably going to push somewhere up here into this region. And they're probably going to come down. If you're not having your companies grow, and the stock market is made up of these companies, right? If they're not growing, why are they going to break this peak? Why would they ever break the peak if there's no new growth to bring them to that next level? It's just not going to happen. All right. What is going to happen is, hey, all right, you're probably going to have this hopium rally, and since there's no new growth, you're probably going to have another one. You're going to have another downfall, all right? But at the same time, I just want you guys to know, okay? This may sound pessimistic. I'm just saying, guys, we're going to absolutely make so much money. We get rich in the bear market. We get wealthy after the bear market, okay, guys? It looks like this bear market, this all can be part of the bear market, all right? If it doesn't break this high right here, part of the bear market, because, it didn't change the trend, all right? But I'm just saying, guys, all right? Like, we are making so much fucking money on this channel throughout this time period, okay? It could go all the way out to August 2023. We could have another year of we're going to have another year of absolutely killing it, but it could be another year with this many opportunities, all right? Like, this is straight up this was clear as day a breakout. This is so easy to call out, okay? You had a falling wedge as well, all right? So easy to call out. So easy, all right? You had one move. You had two move. This was, I'm not going to even say I would have caught in this move, right? I really don't know if I would have caught in this move, because look at where the oscillators are. You just kept falling, all right? But if we bought dated puts, let's just say this is all one move. So you have one big move, two big move, all right? One big move, two. Okay, so now we're up to 4, 5, 6, 7 if you just caught that little thing, but we'll say you didn't do it and you did what we were doing and we were just continuing to buying on this divergence. All right, so you're up to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and we're about to have our 14th move. But guys, this is in the span of March, so that was 3, 8, so that was 5 months ago. Okay, so in 5 months we had 14 glorious, might I add, glorious trading opportunities. 14 of them. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Imagine having 14 next year, over the next year as well. We are going to absolutely kill it, ladies and gents. And not only are we going to be playing the indices, we are going to be playing our squeezers. And more importantly, we are going to be making a shit ton off of Mara. I am honestly I'm the most excited about this thing, okay? This thing in the indices, the squeezers, like I've said, they were sprinkles on top. But this is your security right here. What I'm doing is I'm literally like, all the money's just sitting in that account. I am waiting to pounce on Mara, okay? And this is all part of the big picture point of view, okay? Mara's going to be rallying with the rest of the market. So we are going to be waiting on our entry on Mara, okay? Like, people are still going to be saying, oh, we're going to die. We're going to die. The market's going way down. It's not even close to the bottom. In reality, guys, that's what they're saying down here. That's literally what they're saying down here. I was saying the exact opposite, okay? So let's just see who's crowd, who's not crowd. I think it's very obvious here. Very obvious, okay? But yeah, guys, we're going to continue killing it, okay? Mara is just an absolute boatload of opportunities, all right? And with that being said, oh, something actually I also noticed I put on the chart. Okay, we have this 2602 gap fill, and this 1445 gap fill was filled, or this gap was filled today. All right, and this is not a gap fill, so we're going to change that. That is that. All right, because like I said, our yellow lines, those are our targets. That's where we start taking profits. Our green lines, those are our gap fills. And blue lines, those are just everything else. Those are our important levels to watch. But yeah, guys, we are going to be waiting on our entry on Mara. I'm going to be paying very close attention to these daily oscillators because we do have the monthly and weekly suggesting that we are going to be going up, okay? So we don't want to miss this thing because this entry could be, say we do get an entry at $5 again, okay? It is, if Bitcoin does go all the way back down there, okay, if Bitcoin falls to 14K, yeah, I expect you to hit $5, maybe even come down here. But you have had some hype around Mara in the recent weeks. So maybe we don't even get $3. Maybe it comes back down to 5. Okay, guys, we buy at 5, wait for this gap to fill. Okay, this gap at 2602. And there you go. There's your 5x, okay? 10,000 turns into 50K. Okay, but let's just say we go on the bull run that I am predicting, okay? And Mara is going to obviously be running with Bitcoin, okay? Well, Mara has a chance of coming all the way back up here to this $60 range, maybe even the $80 range. I don't know, but hey, $60 divided by 5 is, what is that? That's if you're 12x, is that? Yeah, 12x, guys. That is a 1,100% gain if you're buying at $5. Guys, this is what I'm most excited about. This is like, hey, we get to sit back and relax during this massive short squeeze, bull rip, whatever you got, bull trap rally, whatever you got, like whatever you want to call it. I am so excited to just wait here patiently for this thing, buy it, and we're going to ride it, okay? And this thing, no matter what happens in our trading accounts, this thing rips, okay? And this thing is our, we'll call it the foundation. This is our peace of mind. Okay, guys, that's all I got for you today, and I'll catch you guys next video. Peace.